Okay, welcome back to another edition of Inside the Box. Danny Hogan, along with the coach.
What's going on, big
How's
boy?
everything?
Here we are.
Did you enjoy the Super Bowl, coach?
Fantastic, great, unbelievable Super Bowl. 3 in a row.
Incredible.
3 Super Bowls in a row, right?
Incredible. Yeah.
Saints come up big.
Another great game.
Saints come up big at the end.
Back and forth, up and down. You
Right.
know, I got to give kudos to the Saints. I mean, they played such a tremendous game in the
Both
second
teams.
half.
Both teams.
No, both teams, no question. But the Saints really adjusted, and just incredible the way they played. Drew Brees, outrageous, man, off the charts.
Brees was the MVP of the game, right?
Absolutely, hands down.
Sean Payton deserves to get part of that trophy as
I
well.
mean, what an incredible coaching moves.
It's one of the first games you've seen in a long time where the coach actually was a huge factor, taking enormous chances, right?
Exactly.
All right?
No question.
Coming up.
I mean, the fourth, even though he didn't capitalize on it, the
After
fourth
halftime.
down play was incredible.
Right? They showed a lot of coverage, right?
Hey, listen, you got to
Right,
have
took a
confidence in
chance.
your team. You're playing the Colts, a great offense. You're down deep. You've got to score.
Absolutely.
Got to score on those drives.
And even though they didn't make it, they sent the message.
Yeah, they sent the message that they were
Message.
confident. And you know what? The Colts played too conservative. You know, they should have went for that first down. They gave the Saints a short field, and they cost them 3 points at the end of the game. That gave them momentum. And then Peyton, another incredible move coming out in the half with an
Right.
onside kick.
Right.
Outrageous, man. He won the game. I mean,
You mean
listen,
Sean Payton, not
Sean Payton, not Peyton Manning, of course. Obviously Brees and the plays, but I'm saying the game plan was incredible.
Right.
The way, and he said after the game they had 3 separate game plans. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Exactly.
Well coached game. Unbelievable.
So right before halftime, let's talk about Peyton Manning.
Mm-hmm.
They had a chance. They got the ball back real quick. They went 3 running plays.
Yeah, I was
3 running plays. A passing
very
offense.
uncharacteristic from the
Very
from the Colts.
uncharacteristic. I thought they played a little too conservative at that
Definitely,
point.
because
Up by points, but at the same time, you're winning. Don't give the ball back away like that.
and if you look at the other games for the Colts throughout the season, and especially in the playoffs,
Right.
the 2 minutes, that's when they put the dagger in you.
Right.
They come down the field, they score that touchdown or that
Right.
field goal to either get the lead or increase their lead, and it's a killer towards the other team. And that's what they didn't do. They lacked, like you said, 3 runs, gave the Saints the ball, and the Saints come down, they get 3, steal maybe a little bit of the momentum coming
Kept
in.
it
And
close.
then they come out and sneak
Kept it
attack,
close, yep.
onside kick, unbelievable.
Well, the
play.
Saints took their best punch.
Yep.
10-6 down at the half, right?
Mhm.
Huge field goal before halftime, right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, they got the ball right back when they ran those 3 plays. The Colts got the ball, marched down the field, got a field goal.
Yep.
Went into with some momentum, feeling
Exactly.
good about themselves, giving
Yep.
themselves a chance to think that they can win.
Yep.
All right, came back, got the onside kick right after halftime,
Mhm.
and then I think from there on it was just a matter
Yeah.
of time who made a mistake.
Exactly.
Whether
Who made the critical mistake? That was it, because they both went up
Right.
and down the field. And I tell you, with Manning, there was 4 minutes left, and like I said, I watched the tape back last week from Inside the Box. I couldn't have been more wrong. I said it on the show. I said it's going to be Peyton Manning's moment, 2-minute drive.
Right.
This is his moment. And you know what it was his moment? He's down 7 in the Super Bowl.
Terrible throw.
4 minutes to go. He's driving downfield, and boom. You can say what you want about the route, whatever.
No, it was a
Manning
terrible
threw
throw.
a terrible ball.
Terrible
And
ball.
you know what? He took a step back a little bit, and he's still going to go down as the greatest quarterback of all time when everything's all said and done. At least in the
You
argument.
still feel that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
It's a fact.
All right, so it's a
not
fact.
an opinion. It's a
Well,
fact.
let me give a little kudos out to the Bostonian who predicted some crazy score with a 1 and a 7 because he had a company pool, but it came out.
Exactly.
It came out though.
Yep.
So congratulations to you.
Congratulations to the Bostonian.
All right.
And also quickly, while we're on the subject of the Bostonian, I prematurely knocked the Bostonian before watching the tape and when he flew solo the week that we were both
Right.
out. And I said, snooze fest, blah, blah, blah.
He really was.
Nah, he did a great job. He did a great job. I watched it. It was a great job.
No, he
And the Bostonian is actually flying out to Vancouver. He will be on location for next week's show. The Bostonian's a tremendous Olympics guy. And he's going to do the
Olympics.
coverage. He's going to do the coverage.
He'll be in Vancouver.
Yeah, exactly.
We got the budget for this?
Hey, listen,
We got the budget for this?
Things are moving along in the right direction. We're
All right,
ready
good.
to roll.
So he's
We're
in
good.
Vancouver
For the
previewing-
Bostonians, he's going to be doing the preview of the
Excellent.
Olympics and breaking things down for us. And we'll talk about that. We'll touch on that. We'll give it a minute or so next week, just because we're strapped for time.
We'll talk a little bit about Brees' status. Where's it? Does he get raised up in terms of the best quarterbacks in the league now?
Brees is definitely on that level, of course.
So you got
even last
Peyton,
year,
Brady,
last year,
right? Peyton Brady.
Yeah, you could go. I would still go Peyton. I don't know. I'd probably put Brees ahead of Brady right now.
Okay.
Brady.
You really
Brady,
don't like Brady,
you know,
man.
I have respect for Brady.
Okay.
Obviously, the guy's a winner. He's done it, in and out. He's got the
3
numbers.
Super Bowls.
But you look at Brees. You look at what Brees has been doing the last
Right.
couple of years, even without the.
He's on par with Peyton. He's on par with
He's
Peyton.
an overthrow from the yardage record.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now he just won a Super Bowl.
Right.
He had a tremendous year, tremendous game. That's it. He moves up into that argument.
And we're talking about a guy
He's in the top 3
that
now.
recovered from the arm problems, right? 5
Exactly,
years ago,
from a
right?
major shoulder
To
injury.
be where he is today, it's
Be where he
amazing,
is
right?
today.
Amazing turnaround, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So
So he's definitely in the upper echelon of
So he just
quarterbacks
put up
in
the
NFL.
best quarterbacks. He's got one
He's
of
in
the
the
best.
top 3. He's in because now he's got championships along with these 3, and he's got statistics to go along with it.
Absolutely.
So you have to make an argument for him to be in that top 3.
All right,
no
good.
question about it.
Good. So does he go Hall of Fame in Hall of Fame. What do you think?
Yeah,
Is that a shot?
Little early for that, but you know he's got a shot. You know what? They got a solid team. If you could string together, you know, one more championship and a few more big seasons, he'll be in. I mean, look at Kurt Warner now. His career's finished, and people are talking about him with some Hall of Fame credentials.
Absolutely.
He had a shortened career, but you know what? His statistics were incredible. He won a couple of MVPs.
And he's had a great playoff run.
He's been in 3 Super Bowls. You know what I mean? And you know, he's a great drive from the Steelers away from, you know, having 2 bowls. I mean, so he could be in the argument. So I think Drew Brees is going to take on that, you know, type of
eventually
career.
a couple of
years.
years.
You know what I mean? I think similar career as Warner. You know, Gordy numbers, maybe 2 championships or a couple of Super Bowl appearances.
Excellent.
Yep.
So you're okay with this?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Definitely.
You're okay
He's definitely moved up the notch. He's definitely moved up the ladder.
All right, so let's talk about a little bit about preview next week. We did the Vancouver thing with the Olympics.
Yeah, so we got the Olympics.
We're going to start covering the NBA.
We got to do NBA.
A little hockey.
We got to do a little hockey.
A little hockey. They say they want hockey. We do a little hockey.
Exactly. We're going to give it everything. You know, now with football over, it's, you know, it's going to be tough. We got to
we're going onto the street.
But we got pitchers and catchers in 8 days coming up.
Right.
You know, so we got you know, we'll have that going. And listen, big horse racing news for everybody out there. Zenyatta has agreed. I mean, Rachel Alexandra has finally stopped ducking Zenyatta, and they're going to get this race done. They've upped the purse for $5 million.
Huge purse.
It's going to be a huge purse. Who do you like in that race? Who's the top horse, Coach?
I think Rachel Alexandra. I like the fact that she's going to come in. She's a class horse.
Absolutely.
At least going to show up.
Well, you listen, Zenyatta is no slouch. She's undefeated.
I understand that.
She's a super
I understand that.
They both beaten the boys, you know.
I think Rachel Alexandra comes through in a stretch and she wins this thing for us.
I think
I'm on a roll right now. It's a big comeback for me.
I'm going to take Zenyatta in that race. Zenyatta.
You want to put this on the best bets?
You know what? We got nothing else to bet on. Why not? Well,
right.
The race comes up. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about a wager. Speaking of best bets, you say it. I'll give you the honor saying it.
With the honor, God, it's no honor for me. But the coach took the season prize. You know, he
came back.
He had the Saints. He came a strong comeback for the coach. You know, he started off hot, then fizzled, fell apart.
Terrible.
Cold as ice.
Being kind.
I came up.
Be very kind.
Ripped him apart.
Right.
But then in the end, you know, the coach.
Now you start. Now you start. That's how you finish.
Exactly. That's the truth.
Story of your life.
That's the truth. And of course, we'll get into the golf as the Masters come on.
Tiger's back, maybe.
We got Tiger coming back, possibly.
Can I ask you a question?
We got a couple big boxing matches coming up with, you know, Pacquiao and Mayweather.
It's been on my mind.
Go ahead, come on.
With Tiger being out of the picture, do you really care about golf anymore? Seriously, do you?
Yeah, no, I definitely would.
Why?
I mean, put it this way. Obviously, the big tournaments haven't begun yet, so it's hard for me to truly say that. But I mean, the Masters, with or without Tiger, I'm watching the Masters.
You're gonna sit there and watch Phil Mickelson blow it for 18 holes?
Hey, listen, he's won 2 Masters. Remember that. That's good. But you know, he's my boy.
I know he's your boy. I'm just putting it out
there. But no, I'd watch. I mean, when Tiger was out with his knee injury, I watched the 2 other majors they were in. But listen, it definitely lacked some of its luster. There's no question about that.
Okay.
You know? He definitely brings excitement to the event.
He's the sexy part of golf, I think.
And I mean, God,
no pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. And if you thought he brought, you know, a lot to the table before, oh God,
a lot of excitement, a lot of talk, right?
His first event back. Imagine the media event that's going to be.
It's already crazy when he's there, right?
Oh my God, it's going to be a circus. It's going to be a circus.
So we got the Tiger thing.
You'll have women's rights activists picking out in front of the gate. I mean, honestly, he should come back for the Masters. So that should be his first event. And my reason being is because the Masters is such a controlled event. You know what I mean? They control everything. The media, you know, the network. You know, I mean, they don't even have commercials, nothing. So, you know, there's not media allowed into Augusta.
They
like
can control
in other events. They can control
who's
going in. So, I mean, that's a good. I mean, obviously, you want to come back and, you know, try and get your feet wet again because you haven't played for a while. But he's Tiger Woods. Come on, he can walk onto a golf course and beat anybody at any time. I think if he's going to come back, he should come back for the Masters.
Well, that remains to be seen.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's coming back.
Yep.
Got some sad news.
Oh, what do we got?
Some sad news. We may be
yeah. Listen, we might be signing off
from the room.
It's too much pressure from the outside. Yeah. We're moving to a different location.
Different location inside the box.
Yep.
Stay tuned. Make sure that you don't get confused that when we change locations. We're still going to bring you the same good news.
Exactly.
Riveting news you get every week.
And remember to check out the Bostonian's response to our show after this, all right? So listen, you have a good week. Enjoy the Olympics. Bostonian, have a safe trip. Coach, be good.